hear me? Yet we accommodated them. Is it going to Dubai to bring fake drugs that we cannot do it? Now the plan is drugs now. No Igbo man will again sell drugs in this north. We are going to bring it from Kano. Drugs are brought by air. They are going to open massive coolers, rooms in Kano and import it all north, and maybe whatever want to buy, come and buy from Kano. No Igbo will sell drugs again. We are tired of all this nonsense. We know how to control our places the way they control their own. What we are saying is that we are all Nigerians, but we are going to learn what they are doing in Southeast and do it in the North too. Simple. Yes. We don't have ancestors, but if Buhari today, as president of this country, want to buy land in the East, he will go and negotiate everything. Tomorrow the chiefs will come and tell him that ancestors made them yesterday night and said they should not sell the land for them. So we don't have ancestors, or we are betraying ourselves. Yeah. We, our ancestors have told us that we have been careless. That's why we suffered for the past 6 years. We have to wake up now. It's a very serious thing.
I'll move forward.
No. We cannot, sir. The society is already adulterated. That's why, to be honest to you, let me tell you, to be honest to you, we never wanted Buhari in this law, so we wanted Konkoso.
Yes.
We want,
that's what I'm saying.
If it is Konkoso,
the primary, Konkoso will have defeated Buhari.
Listen to me. Hey, you know the Tinubus and prefer Buhari. Because
yes, Tinubu now is really tried.
Can you hear me? Because yes. Konkoso will have solved this north-south problem for us within 6 months. In Kano, Konkoso gathered all the Igbos and told them that all these drugs that he closed all those fake drugs they are selling in Kano. They know him now. So that's why we wanted Konkoso to be the district. Igbos met in Abuja and warned us after the election that they were the ones in charge of 75% of Abuja is their own. They should be given minister of. Can you imagine? Negotiate and say this is the governor they want with their rulers, everything. Igbos say no, he cannot be governor. Haba. In somebody's land. Habakule. The arrogance is too much. So 10 years ago I have warned it. I said the Igbos are building nation within our nation. They will engage us within our nation and reinforce from their nation. That is exactly what we saw during the tenure of Jonathan. Immediately we voted Jonathan. What we did to Jonathan in this north, Igbos in the north, their chiefs, gathered and came to Aso Villa. To the glare of everybody on TV, they say it was nobody that voted Jonathan, but the Igbos were the ones who voted him. Did you not hear that one? Did you not read it? In our own land, Igbo say we didn't vote Jonathan. It was they that voted Jonathan. 2, before elections again, they gathered themselves and came and met Jonathan. I met in Abuja and said that they are directing all Igbos in the north must vote Jonathan. We don't mind. Let them vote anybody. But can you do that in the southeast? They stop us from even voting. Let me answer this. Amina wa alaikum salam.
Alaji.
Ngone.
We call in the night. Alaji. Thank you.
Can you hear me? In the southeast, all houses in the southeast were prevented from voting. Find out. Yes, find out. But yet in our own land, they will stand and say that. It is their problem that forced above Lagos to say that if they try to frustrate the decision of the Yorubas, they will send them to ocean. And I'm telling you, after 4 years, at least not we are liberal, but in the southwest, after 4 years, Igbos can never be useful, relevant again in the southeast. Wait and see. In fact, the plan of APC is that they are going to make alliance of northwest economic development. The west has the ocean. Can you hear me?
Yes.
The north has agricultural produce.
Yes.
So what they are going to do, the government is going to develop all the agricultural and mineral resources in the north. And then they will put primary industries here. And then go and export, finally finish them in Lagos or Southwest and export them and bring back the money and share it between the two regions. Let them bring their oil. This is the plan on ground.
So I just thought I should remind you, that is your future vice president to call you. I mean, Yoruba man, don't associate me with this. So do you understand that now? Don't ever associate me with this. So And then when they begin well, they have already started anyway, because we've already started seeing Igbo versus Yoruba, Yoruba versus Igbo, this and that. And when they begin all this, their tribal, what do you get, your tribal, religious, and wherever you, right? Just always have it at the back of your mind that no be all Yorubas support Tinubu, and no be all Igbos are against Tinubu. Alone. There are Igbos who are already grouping, trying to get their own share. Unfortunately, listen, maybe you have heard about Joe Igbokwe, the special advisor to Sanwo-Iku on gutter cleaning, toilet cleaning, at the same time as, ass licking as well. That's what I put it as, like ass licking. Joe Igbokwe and people like him, they went to Tinubu. Tinubu, the Igbos love you. We need to go and campaign vigorously in the eastern Nigeria. Don't worry, the people love Ashiwaju in this. They said Tinubu told them that I'm not giving my money to any Igbo man. I'm not surprised. His wife said they don't trust the Igbo. So when una begin your tribal tirade, when una they throw your tribals, what have you, una they try spare me. I don't pay my dues. Okay. And please, when you now come around, don't say because somebody don't fire you somewhere, Tinubu slave somewhere, don't fire you somewhere, and you are an Igbo man. Suddenly, this Mayegun is an Igbo man. One way came onto my platform. I was running a replay, I think it was yesterday or so. Then I was reading the comments. And there was this madman. I don't know if he's watching right now. Maybe a mad woman. One Wirisha came there and said, don't listen to this Mayegun. That my friend, that's what the guy said. Said his friend told him that, when Jonathan was in power, that Tinubu gave money to this Mayegun to go and organize people in London. And they staged a massive protest against Jonathan. And he kept writing that there. I'm like, I know that there are mad people on social media, there are mad people on the internet, but sometimes, mokuna they check self. Even you self, if you be mad person, once in a while there's a reason I'm saying, I'm blah say I be madman. And he was there writing. This Mayegun is campaigning for Tinubu Jare. Don't deceive yourself. He's working for Tinubu. My friend told me, very, very fact. I have evidence. Tinubu paid Mayegun to go and organize massive protest against Jonathan in London from 2010. And he was writing that there. He's a Yoruba man. Don't trust him. That's what they do. This Mayegun is one of them. I heard it. My friend told me. I was like, and he was writing. He was typing there. I was like, God. I'm a Yoruba man and I'm a proud Yoruba man. But somehow, if you have any kind of biases towards Yoruba people, I understand. What I do on Mayegun's Diary Political is to try to make us see beyond our biases, to find there's something common, Why would a Yoruba man be having an argument with an Igbo man? Is it not because of Nigeria? It is because of Nigeria. So if you have your biases against one another, well, it is normal. But are you matured enough to see beyond them, or you have been buried in them? I can't help you. I just try here to make sure that people understand that they are responsible for the choices they make, including the company they keep. But that would never make me feel less Yoruba or try to prove anything to anybody in whatsoever way. I'm just trying to make you probably be matured enough to know that there are Yorubas that are completely opposite to whatever nonsense is going on in Nigeria, and they are not hiding it. I'm one of them. And there are Yorubas who understands the biases that we have, against one another, but we have outgrown that to see other common good that can help us to out and get out of this whole contraption. But if you are still blinded by your tribe, by your ethnic, by all of that, Save yourself the stress, okay? Mayegun is not the symbol of somebody that whatever hatred you have against Yorubas, Mayegun is not that person that you can test that on. I don't embody that. But I can help you if you feel so. I just thought I should let you know that what we try to do on this on Mayegun's Diary Political is to understand that there is no point, right, in keeping a contraption that has divided us even more. There's no point. But to break it all up, right, of course we're going to need ourselves to do that. Well, I believe we do need ourselves to do that. And wherever Tinubu and his gang begin to dish out all of the ethnic slurs, religious this and that, if you get triggered and you begin to attack Yorubas as well, I'm not going to plead with you. In fact, I'm just going to tell others to let them know that, listen, people can hide what they feel, but they can't really hide it for long. All right? So, wherever anybody feels, wherever Tinubu pushes you to see and the rest of that, just know this. There are Yorubas that are never, ever going to agree with this kind of rogues. And not just Yorubas. I'm talking about there are other Muslims, reasonable people who would never, ever be so unconcerned, insensitive like this person. And guess what? They are never going to keep quiet. Listen to some of the calls that will come through tonight. I'll take a few calls before we call it a night. So if you are watching and you want to be part of this, the number right there scrolling on your screen, it's a WhatsApp number, okay? Yeah, just dial it the way it showed up if you are calling from outside the UK, and you can be part of this. I'll take calls now. One moment. Let me open that up.
lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sí lọ́bẹ̀ bọ́tà lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ní ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sí mọ́bẹ̀.
Share it if you haven't.
Ahmed Toro.
Is that Ahmed?
Yeah. Number me
It's like you have seen the they turned out tonight and you started using two numbers because this is the second one. I don't want
yes. No,
okay. Well, walk. So how are you, Baba?
I'm doing good, Mayegun.
You should be part of this tonight, Baba.
Mayegun, I was just sitting, I was just enjoying it. Off work, this one a real program.
I tell you.
You see,
Mayegun. So it's better we put it in this kind of, people can then listen and say, ha. Not that there is much you can do, not that there's much we can do, right? But there's so much we can prevent by knowing the truth, Baba? So there's so much we can prevent.
You now see that some of them are not who you think they are.
They are not.
Okay, from this piece of article you read out, it appears that from what I see and from what I reason, Abdullah had relationship with Babangida and so where he made his money and stuff. And reading this article, you can, if they have.
Oh, I don't know what happened there, Ahmed. You're there.
It was so easy for them to betray Abiola and stuff like that. Because even
when they told us, when they detained Abiola, and stuff, they said that America will come,
IBB
will come. Remember?
Is their organ from everything. You know that IBB is their organ. It's part of them. So everything, no join back for more than Ibato be like you used to say. So hello?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, Baba. Can you hear me? I think we're having a delayed convo there. I don't know. Ahmed. That's not good. Ahmed, try the other number, the main one. Maybe that will work. Hello there.
Hey, Mike, what are you doing?
I'm very well. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm good, man. This is my second time of calling into the show.
Thanks for participating.
Thank you. I just want to tell you to keep up the good work.
I will.
And my contribution for today is like a question to all the obedient. My question for them is, I just want to assume that even if Obi wins this election and govern Nigeria for 8 years, after 8 years, what will happen? Are we going to go back to the same thing that we are suffering today? Is it what they want for themselves?
They say Baba will take over. Since it's going to be working with Obi. So he will do 8 years. I mean, you need to follow these guys online, Baba. You should follow them. They have everything planned, though.
They have everything planned. Especially. The truth about the matter is this. Let me make it fast.
Right.
Look, I'm in my 30s. And I don't believe in Nigeria anymore for so many reasons. I live abroad and I've contributed so much to Nigeria economy by importing things. And every year they go to the port and they do whatever they want to do in the port and they jack up the duties and they are just trying to strangle the Igbo people, being that they are people that are importing. My question for them in Nigeria is, if the port can generate such money to Nigeria economy, why is NNPC declaring a zero generation of money?
NNPC.
The only solution to Nigeria is a total breakup. Everybody go and manage your criminals.
Like Babachir Lawal said.
All
to your tent.
All to your tent. Oh, yes.
It's a total breakup. Whoever that is supporting all these people is wasting his time. I'm not going to support any one of these people. I have seen this in Nigeria over and over and over and over, and I will never support Nigeria. I will never support Nigeria, no matter who you bring. The only thing I can support in Nigeria, if you want a Nigeria, call for a national conference. Write a new constitution. Then we can talk about election.
Thank you.
My ego, thank you very much. Let me not take your time, my brother.
Baba. Thanks
Baba. Thanks again for
it's a good one. So here I go. I have another person on the line. Hello there.
Hello?
Sir.
Hello, my ego. I didn't from Bola.
Oh, sir.
How you doing, Paddy?
I'm very well, sir. How are you?
Yeah, well done. Now, good. Two things. Number one, sir. You see, anytime I hear people that go and they say, Obi will win election, or Obi might win election, I just laugh. I just don't understand that fully because, everyone is entitled to their opinion. But I just have one advice. Okay, let me call it one first. For all the youth that are shouting, Abiola, no, Tinubu. I want them to know that this man is not representing Yoruba. It's representing. Shut up. It's representing himself. He's not representing Yoruba. And if they say they should kill all Yoruba today so that we become president, we gladly take one and kill all of them.
Just ask them that how many man to kill.
Wait now. This man, he was a chancellor of Lawal some time ago. And that time, it was during Oyo State, that late Oyo State government.
You might, sir, you might need to attend to that case for the sake of our listeners, sir. Yeah, sorry. So I know that sometimes kids always want to be on to their, to their dad or mom and all that. Please, if you can just leave the room where you have your kid around, if you want to be participating in this, okay? So hello there. Oh, hello, princess.
Baba, how are you? How have you been?
I'm fine. I mean, Surviving.
Yes, we are here. It is just a very simple thing. There you go. Majority of these people shouting obedience here and there. I bet majority of them don't even, they were not even alive at the time when Nabiola was around 93, I guess. They were not here, you know. And if they are adults that are with them, shouting obedience here and there, the person must have mental problems. Because we were here. We were small though, but we were here. You see the drug drama and everything. When you look at people very well, and you think, and you're thinking, are these our heroes? There are no heroes anywhere, Baba. We are the heroes we have been waiting for. We are the heroes. We are the people. We are the ones we have been waiting for. The heroes the next generation we have is in us right now. The coming generation, the people that we call heroes, are people like these people that we are right now. Somebody is coming, we have to do this. So actually, there is no two ways about it. You can't get away with all of these things that you've done. It is there. Money laundry, any money laundry. Oh, le mama jema ego. Tobali she money laundry. Oh, le mama je.
So surprising afterward now. It's like a cartel.
Exactly.
It's always been like
exactly. Le mama je Tinubu mayigu Tinubu she tie. Orúkọ Abiola hàn bẹ́ẹ̀, orúkọ IDP hàn bẹ́ẹ̀, àwọn tórúkọ wọn ò rárá. Orúkọ Hillary Clinton hàn bẹ́ẹ̀, Hillary Clinton tó wá Africa tó lọ pa Gaddafi tó ní we came, we saw and he died. You know, when a woman can say something like that about a man that her husband will never be half as good as, you know, it is just the world we live in. And if we cannot change it, the people talking about where they just want us to be recognized, who told you they don't recognize you? They know you are there. They know what you are agitating for. And they are all pushing you around to go and register. You know, they use their people on you. Go and get your PVC. Go and get your PVC. Whatever it is they have done with that, they've been able to do it properly. Because you see people in the rain going to get their PVC and not voting is an agitation on its own. You know, not voting can even make you get your own country. It is a step to getting your own country. But majority of our people don't know this. And when you go into it, you know, there are people there, like you said, time will tell.
Time will tell.
The people working for Nigerian government that are misleading our people, time will tell. You know, when they bring fake to us, we know it.
Yes.
When you bring fake here, right now, I will tell you this is fake. But majority of people just want to find solace in something that, you know, the best thing we can do right now. Yes, Baba, the best thing we can do right now is start our own campaign of what to do our nation. Get whatever it is we want to get together, yeah? Start subsidizing food. Start subsidizing food for them. You know, start giving them cheap access to things that are very difficult to them right now. The things that are very difficult for them to achieve. Start giving it to them right now. Whenever it is, the time, so these are the people, these are the people that will say we are leaving. We don't want to stay here anymore. So we should just start our own. We can't keep going round, We keep going round and round and round and round. After 8 years, we'll now come back. Didn't we warn you? And there will be other stupid people springing up again. Telling you all sort of cock and bull stories. So they will keep coming. We will keep having stupid people among us. We will keep having them. So we should start acting fast now. Kini fundraising. Well, let's start it. Well, whenever it is that it's ready, let's start it. Let's start giving them something. They want something. When you present something to them, Tabaka rice, Santa for 32,000. Tabaka for only 15,000. Maegu, oh my God, because they have weaponized poverty. The prison has been weaponized too. The prison is a weapon on its own. Because if you go out there and speak the truth, you know that if they are taking you from there, they are going to throw you in a place worse than under the bridge. So,
thank you, ma.
It's nice talking to you again, Baba.
I get it, and I can assure you that we are not slowing down. And I appreciate that, Princess. Thank you so much, man. So let me take another call, and I think this is Ahmed on the other line. I hope this one is better. Ahmed.
My good general.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, this is better.
I hope it is better because you are like gone. At some point, I felt like I was talking over you because you couldn't hear me. Sad. So, Baba.
It was my connection. Yeah, so as I was saying now, if truth begin come out, even your favorite self where think calm, you go collect.
Everybody go collect.
So now everybody go collect. So for those people who go look, come out, say, Abiola, he's dead now, like they used to say the prayers.
But they pray for the souls of the dead, soul of the dead. Mm-hmm.
Yes, because we won't say he did any bad. He never did any bad to me. I don't know who he did any bad to.
Ahmed,
I don't know anyone like that.
Right? Coming from your own angle of it, right? It's un-Islamic.
Yeah.
For you to feel like, the way you really feel. All you have to say much is, we know what you did. Well, now you are dead. God. Take care of that.
You don't have to talk. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Go on.
So you see, for the people still shouting Tinubu, you don't know.
They don't know.
Arrogant. Báwọn èèyàn yìí bó ṣe ní ìgbéraga sí, ló ṣe ń ba ayé àwọn èèyàn jẹ́ sí. Permit me, I won't speak Yoruba. I won't join them. Gbogbo ẹ̀ máa jọ̀ pọ̀. I won't join gbogbo ẹ̀ pọ̀ ni. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jókòó sílé tó ń ba yín jẹ́ lójoojúmọ́, ó ń ba yín jẹ́, ẹ sì ń wò ó, ó sì ń dùn mọ́ yín nú. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí, you people are looking, because I can see, even on my Facebook, the way people will come and post, Muslim ticket should not be Kiniko. Even the Muslim Christian ticket,
they are talking about
the pastor that they gave you. People don't know these people. You don't know these people with all the evidences against that Shetima. That some people are still out there, even Yorubas. And you are buying all these people's ideas. You are buying what they are selling to you. Anyway, it is just a matter of time. Everything will play out. The what is it called? This man that you played, this Alpha that you played this video yesterday. I'm sure your interpretation was okay. Anyway, it was okay.
Do you want to help me? Because there is this what do you call subtitle on it? I just read through that and I just used my own 36 to complete the rest. You did watch that, didn't you?
Oh, okay. So basically, what the man was saying in that video, is simple. Anybody that you are voting for, just know that on the day of judgment, you'll be accountable for what you vote for what the reason why you voted for him. Mm-hmm. You will say a reason why you voted for him, because there must be a reason why did you vote for that person. Because it is obvious those people that they are split out for you now. That
Ahmed, I don't know if somebody is calling your line, and usually when they do, they will interrupt your WhatsApp call. So that could be another reason there. I don't know if you can hear me, Ahmed. Just a sec. No. For some reason, it's taking forever. Okay. I hope I'll get him again before we go tonight. So here we go. Hello.
Whoa. Hello, my good general.
Hello, sir.
Larry on the line.
How are you, sir?
Yes, sir. Man, I'm good. How about you, my brother?
I am surviving. Thanks for asking. So here we are again tonight.
Yeah, same old same, right?
Same old, same old.
Yeah. Hey, you know, like I will always say, Nigeria is full of sugar, honey, iced tea. Do you know what that stands for?
Please.
Shit. Sugar, honey, ice, tea. That means S for sugar, H for honey, I for ice, T for tea. Yeah. So when Toba fẹ́ lo foul language ní ṣojú and later on you don't give me that sugar, honey, ice, tea, man. That means don't give me that shit. You get what I'm saying?
I get that.
See, yeah. That's another thing for people to learn, man.
I have.
Hey, yeah, man. See, we've always said it, my brother. People will not live. We are the liberation generation. There is nothing. Princess has said it all. She has said it all. We are the heroes that we've been waiting for. You understand what I'm saying? Now, Abiola, IBB. Ṣebí IBB àti Abiola, you got to feel Abiola lọ́kàn balẹ̀. Bọ́lá fún ọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́yà báyìí. Got to feel lọ́kàn balẹ̀ ní pé pàdí ọmọ kò sí wèrè àti ìjọ ṣe kọ́ púpọ̀ papọ̀. Àti ìjọ ní secret. Yeah, exactly. Mo ní secret wọn lọ́wọ́, àwọn náà ní secret mi lọ́wọ́. Kò sí wèrè àjọ máa túra. Ṣebí kan tí Tinubu náà lò fún ọ̀yẹ́. I'm ready to fight them.
Ṣé Muslim ṣìṣẹ́ lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ máa fún yín ṣọ? Ẹ máa sọ mí di president o, máa wọlé.
God bless you. Like you said, if they want to kill the half of the whole Yoruba to make Tinubu, for so long as Tinubu, he does not care. So far, see, I would say this: if Tinubu were to be my father, I would be covering my eyes because number one, he's ugly. He does not have anything. The man does not even look so appealing. The man is so. He does not even have his command of English is very. Everything about him is, you know that he's such a shame.
Like, somebody, you are in America, yeah. You have probably listened to thousands of politicians speak in the past, and sometimes you feel like, oh my, this guy is good, and you say that one is not so good. But you know the trait of politicians when they come public to talk. I have never been impressed by him talking. None of them speak that I have never been impressed. I just listen to them.
No.
They sound so empty.
Yeah.
But guess what, Baba?
Yeah.
They are the most intelligent in Nigeria. Trust me.
Oh, my brother. You know what? In Nigeria, if you are an evil person, you can have that power. You will be in the helm of power. So all the people that are in our helm of affairs now, they are all evil human.
Nigeria rewards criminality. Haven't we established that on this platform, that Nigeria is a place where criminality is always rewarded? Look at the characters that are their leaders. Trust me and tell me they are not the textbook definition of.
Okay, look at why would Olueron be driving the latest of the latest car? And we cannot even when we call us infestation. That motherfucker when they call us infestation, got a proper infestation. Look at that motherfucker. Àwọn tó jẹ́ kàwé tí ó yẹ pé orí wọn gbá fún nǹkan àwọn ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́ndà motherfucker yìí. Man, it's such a shame. Nigeria, people are walking upside down.
It's a crazy
with their heads, in fact.
Those who are educated, Larry, those who are educated, they are applying to be PA to Olueron and the rest of them. They are those who are looking their images. Shut up your mouth.
You can imagine such society. And then we say this will continue. We can't continue like this.
Of course.
We can't continue like this. Abiola is there, Tinubu is there, you read everything, Atiku has a case in Kenya now. Keshago. He has a case in Kenya with their electricity kini. So no ba won lo gbe se awon eyan le expensive le fe fi dolori. How much? Say $25 billion for me, $2.5 billion in case in Kenya. I think it's $25 billion.
2.5.
I think it's $2.5 billion, right?
The one he has in America, the one in America where Thomas Jefferson is jailed for, that one is about $15 billion. Siemens contract at the time. But the
presidency. Àwọn people yìí kẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ń sọ fún yín pé kí lè fẹ́ ṣe kù sí kò fẹ́ ṣàwa náà la máa di president. Àwọn èèyàn kan dẹ̀ ń jó kiri wọ́n ní obedient. See, the truth be said, the Igbo people are always feeling like, I like my Igbo brothers that are on this platform because they have sense. Yes. Only the obedient that don't have sense. And the reason is because they are putting tribal sentiments. Yeah, they are putting tribal sentiments in all these things that we are. See, the real ones know themselves. And the real ones are the ones that are calling for Biafra nation.
Yes.
And the real ones are the ones that have never backed out from singing that song of Biafra nation, Biafra nation.
Those
Biafra
are the ones who have not changed Nnamdi Kanu's picture to Labour Party Peter Obi now. Those are the real
exactly.
ones. Those ones who
but the idiots that are using tribal sentiment for ones, this. The question is, if Peter Obi gets there,
hang on. I want some clarity. I want some clarity before you say that, sir. Right? So what I'm saying is that we have seen it where those who were like 3 months ago, they were using Nnamdi Kanu's picture, calling for Biafra. Everything you say, don't say anything about Biafra, they will come for you and all of that. Then in the last few weeks, some of them have changed their own profile. But guess what? Yeah, those ones now who have changed their profile to Peter Obi, right? Who used to be IPOB. Now, what happened is now obvious that there are those who went to infiltrate the IPOB because you know what? There are those who are throwing that tribal slur now. Because you remember that on this platform, we've had people who will come here and say, what is this Yoruba man talking? Be careful of and it will be the same Biafra. Tell the person that shut up your mouth, get out of here. This and that, So what we figure out is the same people are now attacking the real IPOB. You know what? When the IPOB says Peter B is going nowhere, is this or that, you will see the same Chukwuemeka Zeife with Labour Party this. When you click on it and you go back to their back old profile pictures, you see Nnamdi Kanu there, you see Biafra there, but now it's Peter Obi. Now they are the ones even abusing and attacking those IPOB with
their fellow people
for Obi to change their DP for Obi. So that's how you may not see so much noise and all of that, because as they are abusing other people, as they are abusing those Igbos. Now there are those who can come in and say, look at this Yoruba man. If you say you are supporting Tinubu, right, and then they will come there, you say Uche Nwachuku, and they will just come there and say, this is why I hate all the Yorubas, very useless people, every small thing, and you'll be like, what is wrong with this Biafra man? I suffered for 2 years to make this clearer to people that there are people who infiltrated them, and the only way to keep people divided is to throw the religion, throw the tribal stuff,
and the tribal whatever.
Today, Tinubu represents that same posture, right? Now, the people who are going to tell Yorubas call us names using Igbo names, you are also going to see some of them with Yoruba names attacking Igbos. With that, people like me and you, who knows that this whole thing is absolute nonsense, we should not take offense.
My brother,
you see a lot of Bolari. I just wanted to make that clarity because it's true.
Many. My brother, you are absolutely right.
Get that now. But if you want to know, open a profile of somebody who is abusing you because you are a Yoruba man online. Okay, open their profile picture. It is either they only have one picture, Peter B Labour Party picture. Those are the new fake accounts they just opened. Then if you open the account picture, profile picture, and you click on it, and you are unable to go back, if you're able to go back, you are likely going to see Nnamdi Kanu picture there. These are the infiltrators. They are in IPOB. Now they are in P2B. They will match everybody together and all of that.
When they are killing them,
I know.
When they are killing them,
please.
They get to heaven before they realize that they really messed up. You understand? So let them keep doing what they are doing. If they feel like, okay, if P2B gets there, how is it going to affect their own life? Because they think that he's just they think he has a magic. They think he has a magic wand, and when he just gets it, he goes abracadabra. Everything. You are living in not to sell hope for any no church. Àti nínú mọ́ṣáláṣí so orí ti hope yẹn ni gbogbo yín jẹ hope yẹn ni gbogbo wọn jẹ Nàìjíríà. Yeah, he go come. It go better since when they don't burn us. You know, say I dey inside the generation where they say that they give me and my brother and my sister 1 naira. Me, I go take 30 kobo. My sister go take 30 kobo. My brother go take 40 kobo. I dey inside that generation. It go better new. It will be too dancing. My brother, ITT. Fela Tiso International Thief. You understand? Princess has already said it. We should subsidize food for all these people because all that way in turn so I would just want to say something now. I know it might not go really well, but I feel like we should just continue our contribution. That way we will be able to have much on ground, you know. Not even say, okay, we are contributing. No, let us just continue to contribute. Because we know where we are going to now. Like Princess said, now, if we are going to subsidize for them, we have to continue to have that saving. That way we can always push it into that little economy. Food bank, it to Alele, okay, Emagba, Onje, Injeba, Lonta, Oya, Egba, Eku, and at the end of the day, Mua no love you, no more now. So that's just all I have to say, my brother. I don't know if it goes well with you. I mean, but for me, I just feel like we should continue to contribute.
See, every idea is very brilliant with me. You get what I mean now? But because of what we are working on, seeing like it requires that cash better gone. Show you see. But I would say more on that soon. Probably I will explain that some other time as well, okay? So I need you to generate I can say that to you 100%. I just thought that before we go fully and going further and further, foundation I need and stop or anything. In fact, I need announce because the template is already laid, right? Everybody on board will always keep it we'll keep it funded and all of that. So yeah. Well, I actually get the the kind of institution.
Yeah. And got to before I want to come. I believe in PVC is a scam. Tinubu na drug lord. Atiku na thief. All these people. In fact, we go see now. Kashima Wuru Abiola Onone. Baba. Yeah, Baba, make I release you, Dari. Make I release you. Yeah, Baba, thank you so much, man. God bless you, my brother. God bless your children. God bless your wife. And God bless each and every one of us on this platform.
Baba, nice one.
My Igbo brothers, I love you guys, man. All right.
Nice one. So here we go. I'll take one more and then Pius Atu. Thank you for your super sticker there. I have somebody on the line. My caller, do you mind call for me for just 1 minute? I have something I want to add, okay? Just 1 minute, please. See, I was saying something about what Larry was pointing out earlier, that you see, because I've seen people who have come up to say, because of Peter Obi, that they have seen a lot of Igbos supporting him, expectedly, right? And they have come across people whose passion they claimed for Peter Obi makes them become so bigoted. I'm talking about those who have always been like tribalistic, people who, So we found them in all political groups, including that of Peter Obi. But what I found out is this. If you see anyone targeting you, abusing you because of Tinubu, or because you are, abusing you because you are a Yoruba man, and then Tinubu and all that, and they begin to throw that ethnic slur and all of that stuff, right? I am going to advise you not to take debate, okay? Don't take debate. It is the same for all my Igbo brothers too. You are going to see names of ignorant morons, ethnic bigots. They are everywhere with different names and all of that, throwing their own slur here and there. But I want you to know something. None of them is doing it in anyone's interest other than the interest of themselves. Most of the time, they are like the third, what is it they call them? The third columnist, right? So they will say those things, but you should never lose your cool. They have said it to me many times. Now I'm so used to them saying it without having to respond to them. This is the season where you're actually going to think the Igbos, the Yorubas, we hate ourselves so much, you think like that, but it's not. The politics of hatred, division, and all that has kept Nigeria to this point is about to play itself again, right? And there are people who believe that the only way it will become so bloody is to go personal. Don't take it personal with them, right? Don't feed the troll. Again, hello there. Hello, are you still?
Hello.
Hello, sir. So sorry.
Of course. I hear that that preference is so nice. Guten Abend, my Clement from Stuttgart.
Yes, how are you?
I love you so much, bro. I love you so much. Guten Abend.
It's good to have you again.
I mean, yeah, I love those. But first is first. Yoruba Nation now. Yoruba Nation now. Biafra Nation now. Biafra now. God, we could say it will be easy work. Nothing good comes easy. We've seen we've seen what's going on, like with the whole thing, Tinubu, Muslim ticket. We've seen it all. Obi, Christian, Muslim. Nothing can change the country. Farotimi lawyer to Mirasta talked about it. They invited him. They interviewed him. They talked about it.
I even have a clip describing Tinubu and their Tifku. I forgot to play that anyway, but good enough you mentioned them.
You can put it on. You can put it on our post.
Do you want to
I'm talking about
them, right? Quickly.
Yes, sir.
I'll do that.
Yeah, let's listen.
It's going to be my last caller, by the way, because of my time. Is so
good okay, sir.
Well, right? But let's listen to Barrister Dele Farotimi. I'm going to even send him a message.
Dele Farotimi, very great mind.
You see, for me, my disappointment is more with the people who would be willing to embrace the delusional lies of the possibility of anything changing or improving if either Tinubu or his twin brother Atiku or Etiku should become the president. They are actually twin horsemen of the apocalypse. They are not different. They are the same. The ruling class has done us a wonderful favor. They've produced one candidate. Just as the two parties have become one, at least demonstrably so, they've also produced a single candidate. You can actually produce an identikit that fits both. Both are criminal in nature and intent. Both have public records of extreme avarice and stealing. Both are integrity challenged. The difference is that we don't know the true name, age, and parentage of one. The other one at least has a credible story as to his provenance in the public space. So what you are actually seeing, you are looking at two dogs. One is a mongrel, the other is an Alsatian, but they are both dogs. So it's not like they have presented us, the species is the same. So it is up to Nigerians to look beyond those two, because frankly speaking, you will notice that I haven't spent much time on Atiku. because there's really nothing to say about him. He has sufficiently introduced himself. Obasanjo has done a fantastic job of defining him, so we already know him. But Tinubu, because of his ownership of a lot of press levers, the purchase of the intellectual kaku makers, you find that he's not properly interrogated and people are dancing around the issues when they are talking about him because they've all fed from his table. Feeding from his table has meant that a lot of illusions have been allowed to travel undispelled for too long. So when you are dealing with Tinubu, you are dealing with the falsehood of stories of the success story that Lagos is. What success story, for heaven's sake?
Clemo, you still there?
Baba. I'm of course 100% right here, bro.
Now,
I mean,
Barrister Dele Farotimi. When I call him Barrister, it will be like Collinton. I don't even know what to call him anymore. So yeah, that's Barrister
No, I
Farotimi.
must be calling too.
Firing.
Yes, sir. You know, I talked about him because I watched him. I even talked to him some time ago because the alumni from where I come from, Baba, this thing is a basic fact. This thing can never work. Look at the antecedents of those who are thinking about being Nigerian president. He always call it Etiku and Tinubu. Look at what you talked about this night. Those things you read out. Look at everything. Of course, nobody is clean. But those things were beyond abnormal, right? And such a person is coming out to be your president or their president. Don't let me say their president. And now selected a Muslim again. But people now started raising voices. It's supposed to be a Christian, Muslim Christian. Your pastor, Jibaju, Esataya, is it not a Christian what happened during Muslim Christian regime?
Let me ask them.
You see, Baba, this thing have gone beyond. I don't know why our Nigerian people are so ignorant. They are so ignorant to the extent that they can't even realize the fact. And one stupid thing that I observe is people don't make research. People don't research the facts or fact check. You need to check the facts. Now, Tinubu was in Osun State. Pelu K1 today, or was it yesterday? Pelu K1 the underground, not the ultimate, underground, K1 the underground. He was there. They started talking about all this bullshit at the Bovukiri. Meanwhile, the contestants was attacked with gunshots, breaking up his. Nigerian politics has now gone down below. So what are we now talking about? How can this work? Restructure it can't even help Nigeria.
About our fake thing now.
Restructuring.
About restructuring. You want me to show you what to talk? You say maybe to go buy him.
Yes, sir.
I'll show you quickly. Because like I said, you're gonna be my last comment tonight. So I'm so happy with some of the points you are raising as well, right? Restructuring. Waiting until you talk.
Okay.
Quickly.
Yes, sir.
Of course, if you are talking about restructuring, it has made me popular in the South, it has made me unpopular in the North. Because this is the book I published since 2004. It's on restructuring of this country. And I remember when I went to deliver a lecture at Sheraton Hotel in 2004 or so. I came back, my boss queried me, he said, why did you talk about? In fact, it was on the decentralization of the police. So why did you talk? I said, I didn't talk on behalf of this government, I spoke on behalf of myself. And when the Northerners queried me about restructuring, I said, I was better off Northern Nigeria than I am today. Because there is no road or secondary school or hospital today in the northern states That was not built by Northern Nigerian government. And we enjoyed scholarships and were even paid to go to school. And it was not oil money.
I'm just going to let you react. So he's talking about restructuring and talking about state police. He spoke about it in one hotel. People are saying, why are you talking about restructuring and other stuff? Bobo. Everything Bobo.
But these people don't have...
Clement, I just feel like people just kind of deliberately love to set themselves up by expecting something from these rogues, only for them to come back and cry later when they are disappointed. But can't you see that people are kind of really setting themselves up for them?
Baba, 2015, 2014, that was how they sold Buhari for us. We felt like, okay, this man is a retired general coming up with a pastor. Wow, what a good combination. Ooh. And everybody was like, let's do it.
Like, and all of that, Bobo.
Exactly. They've been doing a whole lot of shit. Like, Baba, let's be honest with ourselves. You and I know, even Atiku and Buhari or Tinubu, Obi can't change it. That's why I'm so worried. I'm so worried to the extent like, if I hear a person talk behind me so obedient, I'll be like, are you serious? It can never work. We are living in Europe. Our brothers, when they live for Yankee, they see the system of governance. Moreover, you have, after 62 years, you don't even have basic amenities. I don't want to talk electricity. You don't even have the most basic amenities, Baba. Bad roads. And now it now goes so worse that what do they call them? Prison break is now like the order of the day.
The 7-1.
And you feel so they feel so comfortable with it. Like and the crazy thing, any news will come out, breaking news. After a week, thereabouts, they all forget about it.
3 days. 3 days is a lot.
3 days.
You know why?
Thank you, sir.
Other terrible things are going to happen again. And that will be like breaking
exactly.
news. Then you see breaking news. Very terrible breaking news.
Have you forgotten?
It's happening. That's what happened.
Thank you, sir. Have you forgotten the one that happened in Anambra or somewhere there about? Where they come out, they talk to the IPOB member, that them do one. Now, the one for Kuje prison, now CIPOB. There is a lot of questions.
If Nnamdi Kanu was to be locked up in Kuje, do you think they will have to spend a lot of money to convince people that those who came to break the prison were IPOB? Do you think? Even though we'll trash the whole information up, we'll trash it down in a few hours. But do you think they will have to think twice before they say it was IPOB who came to break the prison, trying to take Nnamdi Kanu out, you know? Do you think they will struggle to say that?
I mean, bro, uncle, daddy, you are daddy. I will tell you one shit right now, bro. I mean, this thing is so serious to the extent that my fellow brothers and sisters are so blindfolded that they can't even realize the fact. Like, the country is already destroyed. And there is nobody who can repair it. I don't tell you, Baba. Call on Darius Emijimi. Even if Jesus Christ come, on Darius Emijimi. If Jesus Christ come, he can't repeat. Nigeria is beyond repair. So why are we now still in our Akindele Velo contest? Yes, Jennifer Jahari. You want to contest or vice under PDP? Are you serious? Are you joking? And someone who you are so intelligent, you are a lawyer, you know the system, the judiciary system. They remove this dude, the northern boy, from the judiciary. Even continue Baba Bola Igejemba. See Baba Bola gbàgbé position yẹn. See Baba Bola tí wọ́n jẹ́ gbà yẹn. Anthony General wọ́n yọ. Exactly. So now this boy now he resigned, but under a lot of conditions. I don't want to go too deep. There are a lot of the problem is so. I mean, is I don't want to use big grammar.
No, it can be depressing. I mean, you see, when thinking about it alone, right, can be depressing because you just feel like, where is this whole thing going, right? But you know, one thing is you should always hold your own faith and believe that even if it goes so crazier than this, right, there is something that should come out of it, and that should be the independence Yoruba nation. Now, that as a goal, you can have a consolation.
Yeah, èmi ò kíẹ̀ kò bá jẹ́ recognition kò bá jẹ́ referendum kásá ti gbà ní èmi ò wá kíẹ̀ mọ̀ sí tẹ́lẹ̀ mo máa ń wọ́rí ara mi pé recognition ìgbà tó yá sí referendum gbọ́gbọ́ fún wa wọ́n ṣàti fún wa that's the most important èmi ò wọ́rí mọ́ torí ìlú ìsúnmi ẹjú gbàgbọ́ ní ẹni ẹwà fún mi sísà ẹyẹ ìbò ẹwà fún mi sísà ìlú ìsúnmi. Ẹ fún mi Yorùbá ní sàn mí kí ló dé kí mo ṣe fún yín aláàpẹ̀yàwó mọ́tẹ́dẹ́ dání. You understand? So I don't want to go too funny about this because this is Okamilara. You know, my egumo binu, but you know, there are a lot of things. Mama will take TVC news. TVC, no. Arise, Dr. Abati. These people are against Nigeria, but they don't want to come directly, right? They don't want to come directly about it. No, they take their time.
You see,
exactly, and they have rules and regulations.
Yeah, it seems to be the media who is going against all the threats.
Exactly. My ego, and you do the funniest thing. My ego. Take us to talk for an hour.
Quickly.
Sorry. I want to also obedience, also Peter Obi. Oh, the rule under 1999 Constitution. Sorry, I read now. What shall I do? We're here. Only rule under 1999 Constitution, the section 53, subsection 2. Also for the whole Nigeria belongs to everybody. Bolo belongs to everybody. My way for me to one confer in Abuja. You see, Kuje prison is 1 hour away from Federal House. Adura mi deniye ko ṣẹlẹ̀. To ma fi read the when it will be like Afghanistan. Nigeria is the 12th most terrorized state in the world. Baba, where you did? Scotland, UK is 500 and something. Germany, tell me what is 500 and something. And so what have we the 12th? The first one is Yemen. Yemen is extremely terrorized. That means if you are a Yoruba man living in Yemen, Kalashnikov, go away. Exactly. They were on Nigeria now. Meanwhile, don't forget when this war, you know, we had a topic on this program, My Ego's Diary, when we talked about Ukraine and Russia. On that day, you showed us a clip when not even Yoruba, I don't know where you tried to belong to. They came on video like, I prefer to go and fight war. If you remember I said, I prefer to go and fight war in Ukraine rather than to stay in Nigeria.
I showed you the video. This is not even like an interview. Like, what have you? They protested towards Ukraine embassy in Abuja that they are ready. They hear that Ukraine. But do you know something? Do you know that some Nigeria actually went to Ukraine, right? And they have 28 of them. Yeah, they killed them, all of them. But again,
so, I mean, this situation
tonight. But yeah, but I get what you mean.
No, I just remember the
Nigeria. Some would rather go somewhere else to die than fight to
exactly, daddy, daddy. You so talk of Uyensi. Say you better why? Oh no, I like it's one lie. In your niyo, ever gora yo, but they say no ye, you ban this a lot. Kò sí nǹkan tó sì mọ dá wa padà lè dá wa padà lórí burúkú lè dá wa padà and we stay very solid on that fountain of truth. That truth, which people seem to ignore.
Truth is constant, Clemo. And that is why, you know what, what my father, you know, what my grandfather told me about the truth, Clemo. He said, if you learn to say truth, you would never need to remember anything. You don't need to crack your brain. What did I tell Clemo yesterday? Oh, yeah. What did I tell? No. And truth is constant. It doesn't hand you many friends, but to hand you true friends. Now, the journey towards that, like you said, we have to be consistent and we have to be constant with the truth. It may not win us a lot of people now. In the long run, Baba, it will make sense and it will win us the right people. That's why I said, when you're thinking about Nigeria, and everything, because they happen every day. You know what I mean? Now, this one is today, tomorrow is another, next is another, and we still have about 7 months to think about. So when you get so mixed up in the thoughts about everything going on, something you should always use to console yourself, and please, it is real. Don't ever think it is fluke, okay? That thing is this: as long as I live, say it to yourself that as long as I live, I'll use every breath in me to work towards the actualization of the independence Yoruba nation. When you say that to yourself, that will take you to a place of calmness, a place of soothe, and you know what I mean? A place where we take your mind off all the Nigerian madness, and you can begin to imagine what is it going to be like Yoruba nation. You see that moment, your depression can go away, and maybe by the time you are ready, you will be live, and you can join me, and you can level it up. So,
Baba, I was in Antwerp. Yeah, I was in Antwerp, Belgium, on the weekend. You know, we had fun and everything. But when I started thinking about it, Momo was
about it myself. I feel about it, but the time is coming that we are all going to have a lot of strength coming from our own numbers and the caliber of people who are going to be championing this eventually, right, worldwide. And that will be our strength. And Nigeria problem will no longer have to weigh you down anymore. Learn what I said, Clemo. So I'm going to call it a night.
Yoruba nation. Now. Yoruba nation. Now. Yoruba nation. Now. Referendum recognition, whatever. I'm Adimbe. Good night, sir. Good night. I love you so much.
You have a good night. So this is where we're going to drop the curtains. I know there are so many other people who wants to call in tonight. A lot have been calling, but just because we have I had just a stretch conversation with Clement. However, I hope I will be here some other time and we can continue from where we stopped tonight. So if you are just joining, you can take your time and rewind days, and you can start watching from the beginning again. It's quite a read, a stretch as well, right? I appreciate my time with you tonight, and I want to say thank you for spending it with me as well. So if this is your first time, you can subscribe onto my channel. Yes, you should set your notification on as well. Just that you wouldn't miss any of this program whenever we are on next. And then before you go, remember, you need to drop your offerings. Your offering is that like button under this video. If you're watching on your TV, you can use that TV control to take the mouse, that hand on your TV, and take it to the like button and like it. Or you can grab your device, your phone, tablet, laptop, desktop, whatever it is. Yeah, you can grab that and also drop your offering, like the broadcast. The next time we see, it's going to be a new episode. Something more interesting as well. So thank you for all your time, and good night to everyone.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ayégun ti dé. Ayégun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ayégun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ayégun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Ayégun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. lórí YouTube.
ayẹkùn ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn lájú.